Today, last time Joan Rivers came to Wendy Williams.
Talk about plastic surgery.
Yeah, why me?
It was the interview you had to see.
God made plastic surgeons.
Don't I know it, sister?
Now, Joan Rivers is back. Plus, People's Court Judge Marilyn Milian. All new Wendy. Today.
Hi, I'm Mike Dunston from beautiful, sunny Orlando, Florida, and live from the Big Apple, this is the Wendy Williams Show. On today's show, she's back and better than ever, the hysterical Joan Rivers. And from the People's Court, Judge Marilyn Milian, and big news about Snooki from the Jersey Shore. Plus, a big snub for Susan Boyle. How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, thank you, Wendy.
Look, you know you can have a hug. Hold me up while you do that, though. You must threw me to my feet. Mike, everybody, is here. He's a morning anchor in Orlando on Fox 35. And your show comes on right before this show.
Exactly.
So we are connected at the hip.
Love it, love it. Our show is a 5-hour show. So, it's all about business with news.
Yes.
With Jackie, Jim, Heidi, and Sabrina.
Yes.
And me, and Patrick, and Steve out there. But then, we have a little bit of fun, but you're all about the levity.
Yes.
All about the fun.
Fun.
Which you need after, because the news is serious.
Yes.
So I love your show.
Now, I understand you have like a huge, like millions of people in Orlando.
Right.
And, your tourism has got to be just crazy.
50 million people
year round.
in Central Florida. More than 50 million people come, yeah.
Now, we've been to Disney quite a few times, and I must say, in Orlando and Disney, the food is magnificent.
Isn't it?
It is magnificent. And do you spend a lot of time eating out?
Like to eat out. We have some great restaurants. There's Mom and M's, the soul food restaurant on the west side. You have K Restaurant in College Park, and then you have Ceviche downtown. So, and different kinds of cuisine. So
now you've been there for about 2.5 years, but you're originally from Jersey, yes?
Jersey boy, Delray.
Yeah.
And Columbia, Maryland.
And Columbia, Maryland. Well, I want to shout out to everybody in Orlando. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Wait, and before we go, we have some gifts because my mom taught me, you don't just walk into somebody's house, arms swinging. You got to bring some stuff. So from the folks at
Fox 35.
Yeah, this is from us, the oranges, because obviously oranges, the crop, the main crop.
Yes.
And this is, can I put it on your head?
Yes.
All right. Here you
How
go.
do I look?
Disney ears. All right. The Disney keep. Oh, and then since I'm a Jersey boy, I know you love these.
Yes, Slim Jims, yes.
For an afternoon snack after the show.
I'm wearing my highest shoes. I'm about to topple. I got the basket, the hat. No, it's okay. Thank you so much. We'll talk throughout the show, okay?
Sounds good.
I need a seat. It's time for Hot Topics. I want all of them. I have wanted a juicer all of my life, so we got a juicer over the holidays. It was like a Christmas gift to us, from us. And so I'm going to juice all those oranges, Mike. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having.
Oh, I had to sit down. I said, we were on that hiatus, and even though, we're about a week and a half back from being, on almost a 4-week vacation here on the show, I have vacation feet. I spent the whole time in Keds, flip-flops, and Uggs. So these shoes at 5 inches, I am so out of breath just trying not to fall. Thank you, Lord. All right, so hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I'm so glad that you're here. We have a lot of fun going on today. The one and only legendary Joan Rivers is here. Of the red carpet. I'm really excited that she's back at E. She's back doing Fashion Police on E, which is fab. Did you guys see it over the weekend or the other day? All right, it's okay. They repeat the Fashion Police. And P.S., I got an invitation to this party going on at Joan's home, and I'm still trying to figure out what to wear, what to bring, because Mike, like you said, you don't go to somebody's house like you brought me the oranges with nothing.
Right. You got to give a host or hostess gift, right?
I was thinking maybe she would love my bean dip, but I hear But I'll talk to her when she comes out. Also, one of my favorite judges of all time. You know I love my judge shows. And I do love my Judge Marilyn Milian from the People's Court. I've met her many times because, you know, I used to be on radio, and she's always been a great talker. She's come and she's interviewed, and we've always had a great time. So last night I went to bed really early because I'm going out socializing tonight, and so I missed Millionaire Matchmaker last night. I'm so mad, but there's always the weekend to catch up with Patty and what's going on there. But speaking of reality shows, you know, everyone's guilty pleasure, Jersey Shore, is riding high. I mean, the ratings on that show are unbelievable, and I happen to be one of the major fans myself. They have almost 4 million viewers. So, friend to this show from Jersey Shore, Snooki, because you know she's been here before, she is, I have to say, if you have to pick one, she is the breakout star. And according to Us Magazine, Snooki, who's 21 years old, says she has some offers to do a dating show. And she wants to call it Snookin' for Love. I think that's an excellent title. I am extremely tired of dating shows, but I think that also depends on who it is who's doing the dating. And Snooki, I'll be watching because you are a ball of fire and so entertaining. By the way, the Jersey Shore, their finale reunion airs tomorrow night on MTV, and Snooki's going to be here on Friday. That's good, that's good. So, speaking of reality shows, things are really, really heating up. Are you ready for this new one? Okay. Paris Hilton, who, you know, she's been here on the show, well, she's no longer going to be the only reality star in her family. The report has already leaked that Paris's aunts, Kim and Kyle Richards, there they are going to be joining Bravo's new series, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Clap. 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 That's good. Kim is 46 and Kyle is 41. And they are the younger sisters of Paris's mother, Kathy, who happens to be, I think she's like 51 years old. The two aunts are super wealthy, and they spend money like it's going out of fashion. Not to their detriment, but I'm just saying that in a fun way. You know, I'm just so glad that Bravo's doing this, and I love my housewives. And I try with the OC, and some of those girls have been here for opening announcements. But try as I might, I can't get into the OC. I can't get into the OC. And so, but we have to have something out on the West Coast because West Coast girls have a lot of flavor and, you know, we need that. So they're going to, I don't know that they're going to take it out of the OC, but I'm just glad that they've got Beverly Hills and maybe they'll be sliding it out of the OC, like maybe, you know, inching us out of the OC and going. Mike, do you watch the reality shows, the Housewives?
Not really. I'm sleeping. I mean, I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So
oh, yeah.
It's like I got to sleep a lot. American Idol, you know, the Orlando, if you want to call it a reality show, that premieres tonight. The auditions in Orlando. The
auditions in Orlando. Oh, that's big.
Yeah, huge.
Well, yeah. I'm glad you told us that.
We have a lot of talent in Orlando. I mean, you know, somebody, mark my words, somebody from Orlando is going to be in the top 3. Where did you
go to undergraduate?
University of Maryland at College Park. I'm a Terp.
Got you. You're a Terp.
Maryland?
Got you. You know, I wanted to be an anchor woman at one particular point, and then I realized that I would have to be too pulled together. And
you are pulled together, though. I mean, weren't you a journalism minor? I think I was.
I majored in communications, and I minored in journalism,
right.
And I wanted to do exactly what you're doing. But in studying, you know, how I had to be, I would have to let go of at least 4 inches of hair, you know, and I couldn't be as messy as I enjoy being. Both
no, but I think, Wendy, times have changed where, I mean, especially you see in Miami and parts of Orlando where women do have long hair.
Oh, those girls are sexy. Here in New York, we've got a girl who has the long hair. I know one in particular. I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but yeah. I think that both of our careers, though, suit us very well.
I think so. You do an excellent job.
I think I did. Thank you, Mike.
My cousin Michelle's here from Philadelphia. So
oh, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right. Let me hear you do how you doing like this. How you doing, Mike?
So what do you do? Close the eyes, spread the lips.
Yes.
How you doing? Is that all right?
It's, you know what's fun to me? It's fun to take the news people out of their natural element because you have to, you know, you're stiff.
Sit up,
you know, to do your job, which I mean that in a career kind of way.
No, yeah. I know what you mean. You know,
so
anchor man.
Here we're loose. Yes, there you go.
Am I okay?
Okay, so anyway, you guys, moving on. Do you want to hear an interesting story? Okay, Susan Boyle, who we all love, she was on. I love you, Susan. So she was on Oprah yesterday, and we already know she sold bazillions of records, but she was snubbed by the Brit Awards. Now, the Brit Awards, just to put this in perspective, are the equivalent of the Grammys. And Susan didn't get one single nomination, while other artists such as Lady Gaga, who we also love, Lily Allen and Leona Lewis got these nominations. Susan has outsold them, has just, well, you ready to hear why? Okay, why she didn't get any of these nominations? They say, the problem for the Brits is they're supposed to be, the Brits as in the Brit Awards, they're supposed to be a celebration of British music and cool. And whatever anyone thinks of Susan Boyle, she certainly isn't cool. Well, I think selling over 8 million copies of your debut album during a recession is very cool. And, you know, Susan, don't cry over this. It's probably a little bit hurtful that she was snubbed because she's not, you know, cool or anything like that. But you know what, Susan? Don't let them see you sweat. If I were you, I wouldn't even attend the awards. I wouldn't be seen out eating that night, you know, like at a restaurant or something. I would sit at home, right there she is, in your flat with your cats, counting your money on your brand new leather couch and eating snacks from your brand new refrigerator that you purchased with all the money that you made from your debut CD. That's horrible, isn't it? That, you know, Leona Lewis was nominated, and I like Leona Lewis, but you know, Susan Boyle is the business. Anyway, how you doing?
Hey Wendy, how you doing? I just wanted to comment on Snooki and her new show. I think that without Snooki, there would be no Jersey Shore. I mean, Snooki's everyone's favorite, and I think that if MTV was smart, they'd give her own show, and it's going to be a huge hit.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Thank you. By the way, those kids on the Jersey Shore, I was having this discussion with an old school person, you know, who's like around my age. Back in the day, it wasn't called Guido and Guidette. It was Cougine. Whatever happened to that? Cougine. Does anybody remember? Remember when Guido, the kids didn't call themselves, it was a Cougine. Anyway, shout out to all the kids at the Jersey Shore, though. We really do love your show. Hi. All right. So now, here's the thing. Rihanna has been seeing this guy named Matt, although their reps are saying that they're nothing more than friends. His name is Matt Kemp, and he plays for the LA Dodgers. And they've been cozy in public. They were spotted at a Lakers-Clippers game over the weekend. There they are. She looks happy. Can we hold that picture for just a moment? Because I always talk about how she just looks so sad. She looks genuinely happy, and he looks really happy to be there. But just when you think that perhaps that happiness could last, it seems that this is his MO. He's always taking chicks to basketball games. Look at him back in November with LaToya Luckett, formerly of Destiny's Child. P.S. Doesn't that look like Q-Tip instead of Matt Kemp? Doesn't it look like Q-Tip? Anyway, so this is his MO, and LaToya looks really happy too. And the word on the street was that LaToya had no idea that he was seeing Rihanna until she found out through other means like the internet, and it's very sad. Matt, no good's gonna come to you until you start to treat women correctly. Okay, so Jessica Biel, no S, is on the cover of the February issue of Vogue magazine. I love that cover. It reminds me of how they used to do 17 magazine back in the day, like Safe. It's very Ralph Lauren, isn't it? I like it. It's a change. Anyway, she's 27 years old, and inside, of course, she's doing an interview, and she's talking about Justin Timberlake because, you know, that's her boyfriend. And, you know, a lot of people have been saying, oh, they broke up. Here's what she says. She says, I don't want to talk about it, meaning her relationship with Justin. I don't feel the need to clear anything up. It's the most precious thing that I have in my life. I care about it so much that I don't care what anyone else thinks. So I love that statement. And then she got a lot of junk over this purple dress that she wore on the red carpet, which I love that. Color me tacky. Do you? No, honestly, is anybody else feeling this ensemble besides me? I think it's creative and wonderful. I want to ask Joan what she thinks when she comes out. Anyway, we can see Jessica next when she's part of a star-studded cast in the new movie that's going to be coming out called Valentine's Day. Everybody's going to be in that movie. By the way, shout out to the brothers of Q Sci-Fi too. I know that the purple and the gold are also your colors. That's a fraternity in the African American community. How you doing? All right. How are you?
Hey, Wendy.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
We're good. Well, we want to talk about Snooki because we're from Jersey, and for when we went to prom weekend, we went to the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
So it's really big, like, for us and everything.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to talk about the location of Snooki's dating show. Like, are they going to have it on the Jersey Shore? Are they going to move it to a more exotic location? Because I think they should keep it in Jersey because, you know, that's kind of her new home.
She belongs in Jersey.
Very good point. Didn't you feel uncomfortable seeing the whole cast out in LA? I couldn't wait until they came back.
weird.
I didn't like them out
And
there.
I follow them on Twitter, and so
Yeah.
I've been, like, watching them and then with Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
don't like that.
I stay on the East Coast.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
regular. Don't get too
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, they're East Coasters. She's from Poughkeepsie,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Thanks, girls.
Yeah.
Good point.
Thanks, Wendy.
Look,
How you
we have to
doing?
take a break. But later in the show, we've got more juicy hot topics about Courtney Love dissing friend to this show, pop star Kesha. And take a look at this picture. You're going to love this one. Which she is in a reality show, but which recently divorced a celebrity is ready to take off her clothes for someone else? When I tell you, you're gonna gag. But up next, Joan Rivers.
Tomorrow, all new Wendy, Stacey London from What Not to Wear has the latest must-have bags. Plus, all new Ask Wendy.
Do you think I am too old to have a tattoo?
Yes.
And Timbaland's here to perform his latest hit song, All New Wendy. Tomorrow.
Brought to you by Thermacare Heat Wraps. If you've got pain, get up to 16 long hours of relief with Thermacare Heat Wrap.
Man, out of breath. Okay, so we're back with bonus hot topics. So Courtney Love, who's now 45 years old, she continues to baffle us with some of her very random behavior. So she's on Twitter, and she was tweeting about pop sensation Kesha, who was here the other day, Kesha's album is #1 in the country. The song TikTok, everybody knows the words. But Courtney tweets that she wants to save Kesha. Are you ready? Kesha is in dire need of a vibe that matches her. She is being molded into something not her that will fail. I want to save her. I need to school her. Sweetheart, you make me go all maternal. Now look, no judgments, because I'm trying my best to be as nice as possible here on this show. But read between what I say. Courtney's daughter, Frances Bean, is living with Kurt Cobain, Courtney's baby's, right, he's rest in peace, mother and father, okay? Courtney can't even take care of her own house. So you leave Kesha alone. And we love you, Courtney, but stop. Look, I'm just saying. Did I tell you that Frances Bean is 17? Yeah, all right. So anyway, earlier in the show, are you ready for this one? I asked you the question, which recently divorced celebrity already is ready to take it off for somebody else? Look, it's Ivana Trump. Wow. She's 60, the ex-wife of the Donald and mother of Ivanka. She's currently starring in the British reality series Celebrity Big Brother and posed in her underwear as part of the challenge. You go, girl. I love that. Okay, I want to thank today's guests, Joan Rivers and the fabulous Judge Marilyn Milian, and of course you, my studio audience. On tomorrow's show, from What Not to Wear, it's Stacey London. She's going to show us the hottest handbags. I love you for watching today. See you next time on Wendy.